What's up? What's up? We're back in the building. Playing Blasphemous.
Deeply disturbing.
One of the hardest platforming games I've played in a while. It's good though. I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely not an easy game though. This will be a short stream. Longer if I survive longer. If I die a lot, I'm out. Hey, Chukcha, welcome back. Pretty good. Very tired. Glad to see you stop back in on me. How about you? How are you feeling today? Actually, what time is it for you?
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one full of clemency.
I was asking, how are you feeling today? And also what time it was for you. Reaches mastery in the technique of casting blessed blood. After launching, the projectile causes a sacred explosion at the furthest point in its trajectory, causing additional damage. It consumes fervor. Press B to use a ranged attack. The exam is bad tomorrow. Oh no. Can I actually upgrade any of these? I see. I see. So the money that I have up there, I can actually buy something. Concentrates the power of the mea culpa on the blade, allowing the penitent one to release its full potential in a single but incredible, devastating attack. I feel like I should unlock this. You've taken your health off for the blue stripe now. Is that how that works? $2,000. It takes advantage of the speed of a fall to perform a powerful plunge attack. Hold X while dodging. The penitent one takes advantage of a dodge impulse to thrust mea culpa at the enemies. I feel like that would have been better. Or $2,500. 1,500. Okay, I can't afford anything else. I suggest you get some money first to improve your skills. So how do we actually get money?
Bring the rest of the bones before me, penitent one.
This is new. I think this is new. Let me check the map. Not really sure how to use the map. Is this where I'm at? Right here? No, this is where I'm at, right? Desecrated cistern. And these are marks. Okay. So I need to go down. What? That was ridiculous. What's going on here?
This place is another dream, penitent one. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness.
What's that reaction?
Announcing his majesty.
KF Crazy McCunturkey. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I took my own health before that. Are you telling me I need to start over? Start the game over?
Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt.
His name is also covered in salt.
Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream.
According to Chukcha, seems like I should be playing this game in a certain order. So Chukcha, before I say give, should I give this cloth? I'll wait for you to respond before I do. And welcome to the stream. KF Crazy Turkey. That's a lot of name. Wow, there's a mobile version too. That's interesting. I don't know what happened to Chukcha. I was waiting to get some advice on whether I should give this linen cloth to this dude or not. Go ahead and give it to him. Why not?
Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream.
Yeah, this game is ridiculously hard.
In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Shroud of dreamt dreams. Equip relics to change your perception of the world. Each relic possesses different unique effects, and you can equip up to 3 of them at the same time. Yeah, I said this stream I'm going to look into the lore. So let's look into the lore a little bit of some of these items. Shroud of Dreamt Sins. Yellowest fabric. Witness to fertile confessions. It still quivers in the face of tortured souls, allowing one to listen to those who can no longer speak. Thorn. Small gift from Diagracius, nailed into the effigy of the twisted, under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Diagracius, farewell. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I have written about our church, our saints, and our miracle of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls, I cannot be a true witness of the works of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my bare feet. Empty golden thimble. Thimble adorned with gold, carrying an inscription that reads, "Only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil." Number 1, a young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out of procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to give her pious beauty to God and took up the habits of a convent. Damn. So that's why she had the hood on. What's this? Dove skull. Skull of a bird drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the penitent one's defenses. Hey, Adisa. That morning, when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with him. Oof. Uvula of Proclamation. When the Uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. Decree from His Holiness Escribar. It shall be called the Anointed Legion, said His Holiness. Under the armor, their bodies shall be covered with bandages anointed with oils that I myself will bless. They will protect the mother of mothers as I will protect them. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Sword core blessed with defensive prayers can be inserted into Mea Culpa. Boosts the blocking stance, increasing its duration, but exposes the penitent one longer to enemy attacks. The works and graces of the Sorrowful Miracles, second verse. The wind blew strongly through the fractures of the cathedral that the great tree had originated, lifting the ash, creating dense gray clouds, hiding the whole mother church and drowning her in deep darkness of lead. The ground began to tremble. Then a terrible cry was heard from the depths of the mountain of ash. And that cry was joined by more and more. Guttural screams, animal roars, monsters, and one which was heard above all. The scream of an old man which resounded gravely as out of the throat of a giant. The handle is somewhat reminiscent of Jesus Christ, says Chukcha. Yeah, I can see that. Verdials of the Forsaken Hamlet. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be. Yeah, that one's yours. I finished mine. Mm-hmm. All right, we have a lot of stuff here. Sigma the Majestic 9733. You want to figure out how to get a clip from YouTube too. This says Phalanx of Brennan, the Grave Digger. Brennan Joshua Hollins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. He spent his whole life looking after a mysterious totem. The evidence would prove the existence of an impossible castle built under the sea, protected by its incessant waves. Yo, Sigma, it's going pretty good, man. Wednesday evening. Almost ready to when I get a long break, I'm gonna make that finish up the tutorial for the kick, shout out, and highlight reel. I sent you the image that I was talking about earlier. What's this? Capitate of Barak, the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always there to proclaim them loudly, but his voice broke down gradually as, day by day, he had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Damn. Radius of Helzer, the poet. The work of the poet John Clark Helzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem To the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Calcanium of Persian, the bandit. Feared by his countrymen, Persian attacked roots without distinction between rich or poor, and always alone. The day he dragged himself to Albero on the brink of death, no one took pity on him.
Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream.
So it looks like we can come back here more than one time. But my wife is here, so it might be time to go.
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we
Where am I supposed to go for the rest of the items that this guy needs? I gave him one already.
But if your penance happens, sorrowful be the heart.
We've been here. Desecrated cistern. Thoughts on this game? I passed it up on so many occasions. Well, it was super cheap. 1 and 2. 1 is like 200 yen and part 2 is like 800. That's even cheaper in Uncle Sam dividends. I like it so far, man. I'm using a 3-coin controller that's based on Xbox, but the buttons were labeled in reverse, so that threw me off at the beginning of the game. But I'm not really sure, like, what's going on completely. Like, for example, I'm not really sure how to read this map. Looks like I should be able to go across and then down, right? Okay. Let me move a little bit and then check the map. So I can't go in there. Oh, what's this? This is new. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings? Altars. When I call them, they do not appear to pay. Oh, that went too fast, man. Let me read that again. Let's see. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings amongst the ornaments of the altars? When I call them, they do not appear to pay me any mind. They are covered and something. Give the impression of fluttering in an invisible, imperceptible, constant wind at all times. I hear them cry, and at times I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace?
In this place, help us, these poor souls.
All right, let me check the map again. So like, I don't know what these LB RB markers are right here. Okay, these are just markers for the map. Okay. I feel like I should be going down, but see, I don't want to go that far unless I have to. What I'm going to do is go back and see if I can go down to where the sword is. Okay, nothing new here. So the sword just means this Copa Mea. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing here. There I can connect to the map. Desecrated cistern. We're back here. So we go down. Down into... come on, man. Down into the right. I guess I can go in here. Is this the boss? Oh, that's new. All right, hold on. Before I talk to this guy, I'm gonna be right back to use the bathroom. And talk to Arisa. Almost. No. Let's smell it. So you don't want to bite?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. After all, it's a short stream, but I'm hungry. And just want to spend some time with my lady. I'm eating a taco rice onigiri rice bowl. And it's amazing. Tomorrow, I will not be playing Blasphemous. I'm actually quite busy, but I may or may not stream doing cohort stuff in Where Winds Meet tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday and Saturday are Where Winds Meet Guild event. Allocated times. So I'll be doing that. However, today I got a grasp on how to read and look at the map in Blasphemous. So we'll work with that. Once again, shout out to Crazy Mick Kentucky, Chuck Cha for dropping into the stream, giving me advice. Tomorrow I won't be playing this, but I will be playing it in the near future. But this game is really, really hard. If Sigma's still watching, this game will probably be a breeze for him. It's got the horror aesthetic, the high difficulty. So if he starts playing it, I might just watch him play. But anyway, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the future and in the next stream. Yeah, good night. Hope to see you guys in the future. You know what to do. As all the YouTube people say, like, subscribe, follow, and all that. I appreciate it. This is just a hobby to play games while hanging out with people. Nah, I love it. It's part of my job in real life. Anyway, wishing you all the best. Hope to see you in the future. Much love. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Everything is blue, his pills, his hands, his jeans, and now I'm covered in the colors blue.